Heaven help us. Ooh, what is going on? What is going on? It was funny the other day when I did the first video on this. People were talking all type of crazy in the comments. You won't see them because they've all been banned. However, they were speaking as if I was the only one talking about this story. And then several other channels started talking about this particular story. And with the possible sale of WBD to Paramount, Skydance, or someone else, but particularly Paramount Skydance, I believe that Gunn is probably going to be out. So it was speculation. It was a rumor. It was, murmurings that were going on in the industry. Now we have a new story today. James Gunn questions his DCU future amid WBD sale. Scoop confirmed. Well, let's check this out and see how it is actually confirmed. James Gunn appears uncertain about his future at DC Studios, just as I foretold you. In a new interview with YouTube Boba Talks, the Superman director hinted that while he has long-term plans for the DCU, it may not be him leading them. Interesting. Comments that arrive as Warner Bros. Discovery faces an imminent sale. Okay, during the conversation, Boba Talks asked Gunn how far his DCU story arcs extend beyond Man of Tomorrow, which he films next year, the same year his contract expires. Boba Talks, how far do these arcs go? Like, do they culminate in Man of Tomorrow, or can we expect them to go further than that? Gunn, yes, they definitely go significantly further than Man of Tomorrow. Gunn appeared to cut himself off before completing the phrase, if I stay, then continued to say, okay, so whether or not that'll be me, big smile, that's able to fulfill that promise, laughs, depends on a lot of things in life. But yeah, interesting. The slip lines up with what insiders have told us that Gunn's time as DC Studios co-head could soon be coming to an end. Could soon be coming to an end. Okay. And he also, let's see, on the page here, he has the linked video. Okay. So the link to the article will be in the description box, so you can go take a look at the video. The comments come as reports indicate Warner Bros. Discovery is on the verge of being sold, with Paramount Global and Skydance among the potential buyers. Insiders say the deal could close in the coming months, putting all divisions, including DC Studios, under review. As previously reported, Gunn's current DC deal expires next year, and with no other confirmed DCU or TV shows in development aside from a couple of animated series, the future of his Superman family reboot remains uncertain. Our insiders suggested that if new leadership takes over WBD, Gunn's DCU would likely be among the first projects restructured or canceled. Gunn's hesitation is notable given how heavily he promoted his multi-year Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters plan for DC. His remark, smiling as he referenced whether it'll be me, suggests he's aware his continued involvement may not be guaranteed. And that definitely leans into that. I mean, why would you say that if you didn't think that someone else could be taking over? Meanwhile, Warner Bros. Under Mike DeLuca, leadership has been positioning Other films, notably dating Minecraft 2 sequel just 2 weeks after Gunn's Man of Tomorrow release, signaling that DC is no longer the studio's top priority. If Man of Tomorrow doesn't reverse the downward trend started by Superman, Gunn's DCU could end before ever it fully begins. So what happens next? For now, Gunn continues to develop Man of Tomorrow, while Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, Lanterns, and Clayface remain in the pipeline, but without clear information on what comes after, and with Gunn himself questioning if he'll still be in charge, the DCU's future looks increasingly uncertain.
Absolutely. So one thing I've been really curious about is you've referenced things like Peacemaker Season 2 and Lanterns setting up different threads and arcs. How far do these arcs go? Like, do they culminate in Man of Tomorrow, or can we expect them to go further than that?
Yes, they definitely go significantly further than Man of Tomorrow.
Okay.
So now, whether or not that'll be me that's able to fulfill that promise depends a lot of things in life. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely says something's up. I can't see that going any other way than that. To me, that says, well, wait, what do you mean? I would have. I'll have to watch this man's full video. Because my follow-up would have been, well, can I ask why you wouldn't be the one to fulfill that? Why wouldn't you? Because this is your thing, right? You're the co-head. Why wouldn't you be the one to continue this? That would have been my question. Very interesting. Very interesting. Keep up the good work. Cosmic Book News. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed my thoughts on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo!